Cassidy, the busiest intersections are no stranger to accidents. Now, construction zones have played a major role in creating these accidents. Now, the area behind me here has had 15 accidents, which is the most in the city. Emily, cash transactions over $50 run the highest risk of being counterfeited. Now, businesses here I spoke with say they have banks that protect them from counterfeit bills, but to protect yourself, be observant. Seniors here at the Topeka LULAC Senior Center say that a cut in funding means more than a loss of activities, but to them, it means a lower quality of life.
The first 3 months of the year have seen a rise in accidents for a few Lawrence intersections. KUJH reporter Andrew Collins is live on 23rd in Louisiana with a look at what intersections have the most accidents. Andrew, why have there been so many accidents in these areas?
Cassidy, the busiest intersections are no stranger to accidents. Now, construction zones have played a major role in creating these accidents. Now, the area behind me here has had 15 accidents, which is the most in the city. Imagine driving down the street on your way to the grocery store or running errands when you see construction signs ahead telling you to merge. Dusty Murphy says this is when the problem begins for a lot of drivers.
Traffic will back up along the street here to the next light easily both ways, and there's tons of accidents out here, at least one a week, for people trying to merge too fast or not paying attention.
The Lawrence Police Department crash log shows the combination of construction and winter weather conditions are the main culprits. 23rd in Louisiana has triggered 15 accidents from January 1st to April 1st. The second most dangerous intersection had 14 accidents and begins where the construction zone starts at 23rd in Alabama. Weather conditions and distracted driving also played a role in the 8 accidents at the third largest area, 6th and Iowa streets. Elena Beckwith says she tries to avoid these intersections because of the risk of an accident.
It's absolutely horrible. I have to try to plan my routes so that I don't have to get stuck at a light for 3 different turns. At one point, the lights weren't even working, and people were trying to guess when they had to go.
Lawrence Public Works says construction on 23rd in Louisiana will be complete by summer. Now, the drivers I spoke with say the busiest times of the day are the most dangerous in these intersections. Reporting live from 23rd and Louisiana Street, Andrew Collins, KUJH News. Back to you, Hannah, in the studio.
Recent cases of students bringing weapons to school prompted the district to propose new regulations for students to improve safety. KUJH reporter Andrew Collins takes a look at which regulations are in place and what is being proposed to the district.
On a typical day in Lawrence High School, students probably think about what they're going to do after school. But many parents, like Christina Grammer, are worried about safety inside the school.
I feel like with all the guns being found in the school is really starting to become a problem. I feel like, they definitely need to do some more security measures to keep everybody safe.
In less than a month, both Free State and Lawrence High Schools had students bring weapons to the school in their backpacks. The shock of these separate but related incidents prompted the board to create community conversations with parents and students at both schools involving safety. The meetings resulted in both long-term and short-term ideas to improve safety. Lawrence Public Schools Executive Director of Communications Julie Boyle says the immediate plans are to build trust between students, parents, and the schools.
A lot of the things that we're looking into and we can do immediately are more of adaptive solutions, making sure that there's a caring adult in the life of every student in the school, that they have strong relationships.
The adaptive solution ensures the students have an adult within the school they can trust. As for the long-term solutions, the board is reaching out to other districts to research effectiveness of metal detectors, clear bags, and student ID cards. In Lawrence, Andrew Collins, KUJH News.
The district says they are researching the long-term plan of clear bags and metal detectors for effectiveness, cost appearance, and durability.
The warmer weather is a welcome sight for volunteers working on the Habitat for Humanity's 100th Lawrence home. KUJH reporter Andrew Collins says they've stuck together through the winter weather to build the new home.
The sound of saws and hammers fill this North Lawrence neighborhood, but it's all in a day's work for construction manager Jonathan Groney and other volunteers. They have battled cold temperatures in a creative way to stay safe this season.
We could hop inside on particularly cold days, and which has been a lot of the winter, but we didn't have to be outside every day that it was cold.
Several days of sub-zero temperatures and many inches of snow created challenges for the volunteers. Despite this, Groney says the project has averaged 5 volunteers during the week and 8 during the holidays and weekends. Workers have built the frame of the house and installed windows and doors during the weather, but still have work to do on the inside of the home. Longtime volunteer Dwight Adams says he enjoys working on the project because he enjoys the feeling of helping others in need.
The biggest benefit is the satisfaction that you're helping somebody who wouldn't be able to afford a house otherwise. And that's the main benefit I see for working here.
The volunteers have been through a lot this winter season to build the 100th home for Habitat for Humanity, but the end result is more than a house to these workers. It's a project to help a stranger in need. In Lawrence, Andrew Collins, KUJH News.
If you're interested in becoming a volunteer for the project but don't have any construction experience, don't worry, there's no construction experience needed. Just sign up on the Habitat for Humanity website or visit the Habitat for Humanity office downtown.